Hi everyone, this is Just Trying to Play It, and we are here today with Farmers Dynasty. Now, Farmers Dynasty has been around for quite some time, and I have myself played it. I have never finished a game. I don't think there's a point where you can say you finished it, but I haven't even gotten that far yet. There was marriage put in the game. I never did it. I never did any of the good stuff. So I decided that with the new updates that they just did, I believe it was within the past day or two as of this recording, I decided to go ahead and give it another shot and to try and play as much of this game as possible because I do love this game and the whole Dynasty series. So this game is a little bit different, obviously, than Lumberjack's Dynasty, which came after it, and then there was Medieval Dynasty. So I'm sure all of you are familiar with that. If not, you can go ahead and look at some of those. I've played those as well. I have those on my channel. You can go look at my channel or others. But Farmer's Dynasty drew me in because of really what it was. It was like a storyline. You're living a life and you're trying to create a life. So I like that aspect. Plus, you didn't necessarily have to do everything yourself. Like, I am really, really bad about harvesting and plowing and all that. It takes me forever to do that stuff. But on here, you can hire people and things like that at a certain point. So I do look forward to that. But I do work hard to get to it. So you will see some of that. I don't drive very well when I'm in games like this. I have a hard time doing it. It's probably because I'm using the keyboard to do it. So in future games, I may just go ahead and invest in a joystick, use the joystick, or even the driving wheel. Whatever the case is, I loved games like this. I decided because there is an update to go ahead and see how much of this game we can actually get into before anything goes wrong. There's any bugs that stop me from playing. So, without further ado, we're going to get into this. And I think with the update, I did have a bunch of saves on here. And I think with the update, it erases all of that. So we're going to be starting fresh anyhow, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. What I do like about this game is there's no kind of customization for your character because it really doesn't make any difference how you look. I know a lot of people like doing that, but there are times when it just doesn't matter to me how you look. Let's just play. So that's what we're going to do. I haven't changed anything on here other than the currency. I changed it from euros to USD, which is the currency that I use because I'm from the US. So let's go ahead and get into this because I am really looking forward to it. And another thing about the game is it's just a lovely landscape. Yes, it's one map, but it's really, really nice looking to me. It's just beautiful. Now, as you can see, it says talk to Oliver. Since your grandfather passed away, he has kept an eye on your farm. He'll show you around. So we can all look around. I'm losing food from my pantry already. I need to buy a cat soon. But look at all this. We're going to have to do some work, obviously. But we're going to go talk to Oliver first.
My name's Oliver. I've been looking after this farm since your grandfather passed away. Nice to meet you, Oliver. I appreciate your help. So this is my heritage? Yes. This nice farm and a piece of land are all yours now. Welcome to our little cabin. Thanks. I don't know much about farming, but I'm a quick learner. I'm sure you'll fit in just fine. We're all good folk though, and we help each other out. Please follow me. I'll show you around.
Okay, so that's the little cutscene. We were not even close to Oliver, and we started that cutscene. But I'm here, Oliver. Get to moving. But yeah, it's. I love this game. I like the things they've done with this game. There's some things in this game. I mean, obviously, everything in this game is kind of in Lumberjack's Dynasty, except for obviously the instead of crops, you're cutting trees. Yeah, no kidding, Oliver. This place it needs work. But you know what? That's the fun of the game too. Look at that. Yeah, we're gonna have to see how to do it, right? I never noticed if anything ever happened with the birdhouse. I don't think it did. I don't think it ever really did anything. Yes, I will. And one thing you'll notice about me on here is, like I said, I don't drive vehicles very well, but I also don't care about cosmetic looks of houses and buildings right away. Usually, if I've got enough money toward, some point in the game, I'll do it. If I have enough money later on to do it, I'll usually do it then. Great. But normally, I try my best to, get it up to par, get it functional. All right. Okay. So, we're going to go to tools. I forgot the easier way to do that, but we'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and repair this thing. Yeah, fix. Easy. Oh, it's the middle mouse button, the wheel. So, okay. And I guess if we had our fertilizers over here, there's a bird eating up my crops. I do like the fact that um, we have two crops that are already growing, so it'll really help us get some things going in here. Yeah, see, I love the engineer's site. I love the engineer's site. So we're gonna wait before we fix anything. Is there fall damage? No, there isn't. He's running. Why are you running? Why are we running? Yeah, everything needs fixing. I mean, and I like that though. I really do like that because I really love the fact that those sort of things happen. That you have to go ahead and repair stuff before you can use it, and in the process of using, repairing them, you're helping your neighborhood. Yeah, I think this is going to be the first thing we fix is our greenhouse. We're going to get it up to par so that we can put some veggies in there. Because I think that's going to be really important. And those apples are going to come into use. So let's pick up the metal. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Yeah. I do like this whole aspect here. Now normally I would just bring it up to par. I don't want it to have to be just like perfect. it's not gonna be, but you know what I mean. Yeah, because usually in the beginning you don't have enough money to do stuff. So I work with what I can, what I have, and that's the way I think that I'm gonna end up doing this. But since we have some material to make the greenhouse look really good, we probably will go ahead and do that. But everything else we probably won't. Um, just because it just makes sense to use what we have here right now and then to try and accumulate all the other stuff. And then, this game is a grind. This is new. This right here is new. I think this is where we do our potatoes and stuff like that. But I just love that they added something new, because that's really what people want. Every now and then we want something new that we can work with and we can, use. And it's really, it's probably a big update to them. It's an update, period. And, it's just like, oh, you just added a couple new crops, big deal. But it kind of is a big deal. It's a big deal, period, because it was so long, before this game was, had anything new with it. And then, people complain about, stuff all the time. So, I'm just glad that they've, done something else with it, because it's just been a pretty good game, overall. I mean, it's a really good game to me. Where is Oliver? Are we ready to go, dude?
You were pretty good at that. I'm sure you'll do well on this farm. Actually, I might have a job for you myself. What is it? Why don't you come to my place?
I think they changed that too.
It's mostly roof that needs repair, but some walls need attention too. I don't have much money, but I'll give you my old tractor as a reward. I'm sure you can use it.
Okay, so of course we're gonna say that it sounds good.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
Okay. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to get some things going. So we've got some social points, $520. Not a lot of money. Not a lot of money at all. Let's look at the map. Okay, so this is our stuff. 50K is what we can use to hire. We can hire people. Over here is place to something that needs fixing. Over here is a transport. I'm not gonna do any transport jobs just yet. I hate those jobs, honestly. I mean, they're good for money. Okay, as far as how much money you get for the period of time that it takes, is very good for that. So I'm not going to, make it seem like it isn't when it is. But at the same time, it's like, dude, you're a couple minutes late and it's like, oh my goodness. I just got here, man. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Okay, so we complete repairs. That's 20K social points. We've got a few things here. This must be new. They must have recently gave us this, because we didn't have this before. When we played the game before, this was not here. Now, I am not complaining about it being here, so please do not think that. But it was not here before. Now, I think some people, not myself, but some people actually hold on to a lot of these things to make quick travel. I myself would rather have the cash and use the cash for what we need than to constantly oh God, see, there's my driving, than to use it as quick travel, because I can take the bus. I don't care. I've been on buses, so it's really not that big of a deal. So we're going to bring this thing over here. These sunflowers are probably just cosmetic. I think, oh God. I guess I was too close to right here, so I ended up in here. I have to watch that. I'm gonna have to watch that. So, okay, so first things first is, as I said, I want to fix the greenhouse. We want to get that taken care of. We did all around it already. So now, well, we can do the top. I'll worry about the rest of that out there later. Basically, I want to fix it to the point where it says it's fixed. Now, if that's just us, I mean, this is us making it look, practically brand new. I mean, that does look good. That really does look good. And the logic behind this, and as I play, I'm going to probably explain why I'm doing what I do, just so you can see how my logic kind of works, if you even want to call it logic sometimes. But I'm doing this because this is a passive way to make some money or to make some stuff. So in playing the game, obviously, even if you've played the other Dynasty games, you know that cooking is obviously not only a way to have some food all the time, but it's also a good way to make a good profit from your produce. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm doing it. And I will probably eat cheaper stuff. Now, yes, the apples are free. It makes no sense sometimes to buy something else, but I can take the apples and use the profit from the apples and buy quite a lot of sausage and use the sausage for myself, which I like sausage. So let me just put that out there. I like sausage. Okay. So if I can have sausage instead of apples, I would rather have sausage. So that's basically my thinking on that. Plus, it just makes sense, to have this ready first, because it requires the least amount of effort. You don't have to constantly, check on it. You can check on, not constantly check on it. You have to check on it, but you don't have to constantly do anything with it. You check on it to see how the humidity is. If the humidity is fine, then you're good, and you just move on to the next thing. If the humidity is bad, then you come in here real quick, you turn the water on, and it basically fixes itself. Right? So, that's the type of thing I'm talking about. It's passive income. And because these things take a while to grow, that's another reason why I want to get it started pretty quickly. Because they take a good amount of time to grow. And let me see, what time is it? It's only 9 a.m. So we'll finish this up, and then we'll go see about some of the other people that want to talk to us. And I think one of them is obviously a guy who sells stuff. So we'll go have a holler at him and see what he has to say. And then, just to take a look and see what he has. We're probably going to quickly go over to the seed store and grab enough seeds, if we don't have enough, to put, in here. Because I don't remember how many seeds they start us off with. I believe they start us off with enough to get started, to cover everything, but I'm not sure. So I don't want to assume. So what we're going to do now, yes, we're going to finish this up. And it's more in here than I originally thought. It's just so many little spaces here. And sometimes you have to just keep turning your head in all kinds of weird ways to make sure that you get everything. But another reason why I like this game is because it does not make some of this stuff so difficult. When you're attaching your vehicles, it's not so difficult to where you might be trying to do it for 30 minutes or so. You know, you just simply, if as long as you're close enough, you can attach to it. You don't have to be so precise. And now I don't know how that is in real life, but for the purposes of this game, it helps me to continuously want to play it. There's a couple of games that do it, but they're trying to be too realistic, and you have to be perfect, you know, when you're attaching a vehicle to a trailer or something like that. And for me, that's a little much, you know. So unfortunately, those types of games I don't play, you know, that long, because I just really feel like that's much, you know. Don't make it so difficult for us to where, you know, we don't even want to play the thing. It's looking better. It's looking a lot better. Let's see if we can't, you know, finish this section. Okay. So I've finished it enough to where the game is satisfied. It's not completely finished, but I think that for our purposes, we're done here. So let's go grab some seedlings. We only have 10 tomatoes. So let's put those out. And each of these things can hold 7. So we can put 4 more tomatoes here. And then we actually have a total of 4 rows. So I think that what we can do 14 of each. So I think we should get 4 more tomatoes and then 14 of each of 3 other types of crops, so that we can, you know, grow different types in the beginning. So that's actually looking pretty good, though. That is looking pretty good. So I think we're going to go over here. I forgot to hit the map. We are going to check this dude out. Oliver is, where is he? Oliver is over here. You know, he's further than I thought he was. I think what we're going to do, let's go check this guy out, and then we're going to go over here, check this out, and then swing by Oliver. I think that makes sense. So we have our wonderful truck here, and I am flying. I mean, sometimes when you do that, you get out of control. So let's pull up here, and let's see what this guy is talking about.
Hello, I'm John.
Hi, John.
Best prices, you know? Oh, I see. What's your trade? A bit of everything.
Okay, so John's gonna sell us whatever, and he's gonna probably buy from us whatever.
Well, that's really good to know. I'll see you around. All right. Not going anywhere,
You know? Okay. So John is obviously, you know, the guy we go to. I could ask him all this, but I kind of know. But for right now, we're going to trade with him.
What do you need?
And we're going to see what he has. Now, he has flowers. And he has a recipe book. So we're going to buy that recipe book. And I think, let's see, these do give you good nutritional value, but you know what? John's going to get them. We're going to sell him these. And we are going to buy from John all of his sausage for a whole $6. And then what we do is we're going to read this. So now we know. Oops. Okay, I was waiting for that. So now we know about the recipe dishes. So what I normally do, which I don't know why, I mean some people don't, but I normally just sell it right back to them. We paid about $50 for it. So now we're going to get back $33, which is fine. It's fine. You know, doesn't matter. We learned something. So that helps us a lot. I mean, we had 500, I think 520 or so. Now we have 518 or whatever it is. So, we're not hurting. We weren't hurting from that transaction. Hey, there's a dog over there. So we're going to get Rex a sausage. Okay, so every time we see Rex, I believe, if we give him a sausage, he will become our dog. Now, that's another thing, too. We have to make sure if we do that we feed Rex. We have to make sure we feed Rex. I did not want to get into this vehicle. Why did I get in that? Okay, let's go back here. And we're going to turn around. Nice little Y turn here. And go back the other way. I kind of like the fact that they, hey, Rex. Rex is going to get run over. Rex. Dude acts like he owns the road, man. Okay, so we are driving in the middle of the road here. Don't really care. As long as I get to where I'm going. I do not care how I got there as long as I get in one piece. So please keep that in mind. I'm going to get to where I'm going, and that's it. So that's all I have to say about it. Really is. Okay. So let's get out of here, and let's go and talk to somebody. Do we see anybody over here? No, I think they're over here. Yes, there's a person over there. Okay, I remember her. Okay, so she needs our help.
My brother is working abroad. He should have been back home a week ago, but he's still busy working. I need one of my fields plowed and cultivated. Will you do it for me?
I thought it was a repair. I could have sworn that thing said repair job.
You can keep it when you're done. My brother plans on buying a new one anyway.
No promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Okay. That's fine, because we're obviously going to do it. Let's see if there's any other. Yeah, that one lied to me. Either that or we weren't by where we're supposed to be. I mean, we're here. So we picked up Clara's, which we weren't supposed to. There is... Okay, let's see. Let's get back out. Okay, traffic is just gonna have to wait. This is, what is this? A Prius? You driving a Prius? Huh? Huh? What's your license plate? No license plates. Alright, let's see who else is around. Okay, she's got a field that needs to be plowed. So let's see. There is someone else who's supposed to be around here. Maybe they're in the house. Oh, here he is here. I didn't even see him there. I did not see him. What's up, Tony?
Good morning.
Okay. Oh, God. See, yeah, this is...
I'm looking for
I hate when we're in these areas like this.
building on my farm needs.
Okay, that's better.
What do you think?
Yeah, we're going to take 15-20 for that.
Sounds good.
So we're definitely going to do those. Now, in this game, really in any game, I prefer to do the repair jobs. I prefer to do those all the time. You know, I think I'm by the building that we need to do. I could do Oliver's later. You know what? I'm going to jump out of here. Let's make sure we're on repair Tony's building. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's repair Tony's building since we're here. Wait a minute. Let's get out of this thing. Okay. That gets me kind of... What's over here? Another transport. I love the map. I think the map is really big, considering. So let's see. I don't see his quest right now. I see Oliver's, and maybe it's behind hers. That's what I'm thinking it is. So we are going to go. It should be on his right now, since that's what we're trying to track. Hey Rex, you back over here, huh? Let's see. It's probably this building here, which looks like it needs a lot of TLC. Yes, there were times in the last game, well, in a couple of games, where I made the mistake of actually doing the wrong building. So I don't know if that actually messed up anything, but I would think that it didn't. At least I would hope that it didn't mess up anything. But yeah, I ended up doing the wrong building, and the thing never updated, and I was getting mad thinking that it was cheating me when I had actually cheated myself. So I decided that I was going to pay more attention, because that's basically what it came down to. You know, it points you to where you're supposed to go, and then when you mess up, it's not always, the game's fault. It's usually, in this case, it was user error. So, yeah. And like I said, I don't know if it affected anything down the line, because it didn't seem like it did, but it probably made it to where, I guess whenever they were supposed to ask me to help fix something, it just skipped past, that quest. I don't know. But it ticked me off, because it took obviously longer, because I was doing stuff I wasn't supposed to be doing. But, I noticed a little bit of the game, it runs a little smoother now. There's some things that, like when I'm repairing this brick, it looks like they've made it where the brick, you just hold down the left mouse button and it seems to just work. But I don't think it was like that before. It's like I felt like I had to keep clicking, but maybe that was just me, because maybe that was something that was already implemented, and maybe I just felt like I needed to click more than one time. I don't know. I like the fact somewhat that they stand out there waiting for you, but then again, it's kind of creepy. Let's see what time it's only. Oh God, it's early. So I could probably do Oliver's stuff today too. Now the plan is that every morning I am going to check to see what they have available for me to do. Now there's going to be some obviously repair jobs that I can do without, needing obviously the tractor and all that stuff. But there's going to be obviously some plowing and stuff, like with hers. I'm going to have to plow her field, but we all know that that's going to take a minute. So with stuff like that, I'm probably going to skip through. I'm not going to show it. I'll show maybe me going down once, and then after that, we're just going to skip past it. You know, I mean, I don't know if that's just something that you would want to see. But if it is, I mean, I'll show it. But it's kind of not even something I want to see, and I'm the one that has to do it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And yeah, I think I'm going to get me some cows pretty soon too, because that's usually some really good money. And then with the milk and all, and especially when I start learning recipes, I'm really going to, you know, get as many recipes as I possibly can and try and do as much as far as cooking as possible. So I look forward to all of that, and I'm really happy to be playing this game again. You know, I truly am. Because it's a really nice, lovely game. It really is to me. And I really felt bad at first when it felt like, and I'm going to admit it, it felt like the developers had abandoned it so that they can do other games. And it was just so much that needed to be done with this game that made this game so good. You know, it's just things that just needed to be done. And it just felt like for a minute they weren't going to do anything with it. And I know some people got mad because they made another game or two other games and really didn't address the issues with this game. And, you know, to a certain extent, I understand that. But at the same time, you know, in order for, you know, people to continuously make money, you know, they have to keep creating games. You know, if all you're doing is, you know, you're just fixing bugs for Lord knows how long, you know, you've got to have multiple streams of income. That's basically the way I look at it. And with game developers, that means multiple games are out there. So that's the only thing I can think of that to me justifies not doing anything with this game for so long. You know, but yes, there probably should have been a team dedicated to doing the support for this game and stuff. But, you know, who knows? I don't know everything that's involved in it. I don't even know how much money they've really made from the game. So there's no telling as to whether or not they could afford to have the people do it or not. So, you know, I really don't know. I don't think any of us do unless we work for them or we own the company. You know, so that's just my little, you know, 2 cents about it. Not knowing anything personal about the people or, you know, anything about the game, developers or anything like that. You know, just from, I guess, general business standpoint, you know, that's just the way I look at it. But I am happy that they've done something with it. And yes, if it does have any kind of major bugs, I do hope that they fix it. Okay, so we have our $1,520 and 3,040 social points. I do like the fact that our social points are twice as much as our the money that we get. So, okay, so right now I think what we're going to do is we are going to get in our vehicle and we're going to make our way over to Oliver. Let's see, Oliver's over there, so maybe you can, oh no. Yeah, I was just about to run through people's fields and I think we lose social points for doing that. So don't want to do that and don't want to make a fool out of ourselves right away. I mean, it'll happen probably, but, you know, we don't want to make that kind of a fool of ourselves so fast. So let's get out of here. Let's go over here and chit chat. Let's talk to these people. Is this Oliver? Yeah, this is Oliver. Should we talk? Are we supposed to talk to Oliver or what? No. Get off me. What's up, Emily?
Hello.
You are not hot in this jacket, girl. She's wearing like leather jacket, leather pants.
No, not at the moment.
Okay, so let's see. Let's ask her.
Any farming advice for me?
Well, I guess you can sow different crops on the same field, but you'll have some trouble harvesting.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's very helpful, I guess. Okay, let's go and handle this thing. Let's see. It looks like mostly roof work. Let's look here. Let's make sure. It looks like some inside work. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it takes care of that. Looks like all roof work. Let's see what's up. This is cute. That's cute. Okay, can we get up there? I guess we're just gonna make our way to the roof. Let's try to go out where we came in. Wait, over there. Yeah, let's try to go out where we came in so we won't have too many things messing around here. Okay. Scaffolding. Right there. I don't anticipate falling, but you know how that is. So, let's get on this roof and get this started. Okay. I actually do love the repair work because it's, to me, so easy to do. The transport is easy once, I kind of get the hang of where everything is. And I admit, I really do admit, while I've been playing this game for quite some time, excuse me, I have not learned the map as well as I should. And yeah, it's really my own fault because I don't use the landmarks and stuff like that. But I really have not learned the map the way that I should. Just to know, different roads to go to. And, if I go down this road, it's going to take me here. So I tend to look at the map quite a few times when I'm going places. So you have been warned about that as well. But I do love, games like this. I do love the fact that you're helping your neighborhood, really. I'm being part of the community. And, it's like, to me, like right now, what he's mostly doing it for, equipment, if he can, so he's bartering. He's trading his labor for equipment. And I hate to say it, but it's, nowadays, obviously, it's not a lot of that. It's not a lot of people doing that. To me, it's a reminder of those old TV shows like, Little House on the Prairie, and ones like that, where you've got some farmers and, just some people who live in the country and they're, sharing things with you, and the way that they kind of pay you is they'll promise you some of their crop or, something like that. And it's like, to me, that sometimes obviously is, it's not more valuable than people think than maybe money, but it's just as valuable because, if I promise you some of my crop, I've got to make a crop because I am going to need you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need you for something. So I've got to make sure that you're okay. I've got to make sure that I've taken care of you. What did I miss on this place? Let me go back in here and see what I may have missed. There's nothing up there. There's nothing around there. Maybe it's over here. Aha. Yeah, that's one of the things too. Sometimes you can't see certain things like that. And I don't know how I missed it. Because I thought I went around it and took care of all of that. But, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal. So let's go talk to Oliver. Oh my God, we're up close and personal. Jesus.
But as promised, that old Jack Bear over there is all yours. It should do well until you can afford a real new tractor. But you can totally start field work now. Yep, my funds are kind of short, but I think I'll need more farming machines. You should talk to people. I'm sure a lot of them will have some work too. You'll need a plow, a seeder perhaps. I've seen a cultivator already on the farm. Good luck with farming. I will look around. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and pick this thing up. And I have to actually walk up to it in order to claim it. Okay, so I have it. We're gonna go. I actually do like this tractor if you really want to like tractors, which I don't really know if you can like a tractor. Yes, I'm not a tractor person. I'm not an equipment person. We're gonna move back out of the way. Okay, there we go. And let's we should better go out that way. So we're gonna take this tractor over to what's her name? Clara. And we're going to go ahead and probably start that plow job. Now Clara was over we're gonna have to find Clara again, because I think she was over. I know where they're gonna point me toward the field, unfortunately. I think, but I need to go and get Clara's plow first. So hopefully it'll point me toward the plow first before it points me toward the field. And yes, I think it does. Which is, I think. And yes, it does. Great. Okay, so I need to back up into this thing. Yeah, I'm not that good at this. Okay, let's go back this way. And let's do this. Now, let's see. There we go. Let's just ease this bad boy in here. Easy does it. Easy. Back it up. Oh, we went a little bit too far back. Hitch it up. There we go. Now it's going to show me where her field is. So I think this is a good spot to probably say adieu or goodbye for now, because I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to take me a while. So we're going to do one quick pass of this, and then we're going to end the episode. And then when we come back, I'm hoping to have this completed. So let's go ahead and put it on cruise control and let it go. And I notice when I'm plowing, no matter how much I want to do a straight line, it just does not do a straight line. And I don't know if we're really supposed to or not, but I know I for one cannot do a straight line. Yeah, I mean, that's as straight as it's going to get. But yeah, it's going to take us a few minutes to do this. So we're going to end it here, and hopefully when we come back, we'll be almost done with this. But like I said, this is going to be the end of this episode. So until the next episode, I thank you for being here with me, and I hope to see you on the next one. And until then, please stay safe.